Yeah.
So, what was the year in Louisville, or the 6 months in Louisville like? What was that experience?
I mean, it was amazing. Of course, after being like 4 years here, um, it was kind of hard to leave also because, I was used to the coaches, to the teammates. But at the end of the day, it was like really good, getting to the Final Four and everything. I knew I had that chance. And I knew it was a little bit hard, the decision too, because I knew my role on the team was going to be different. Um, but I talked a lot to Dave too. Of course, I let her know at the moment my thoughts about it, and Dave also helped me to take the decision. So I don't know, it was amazing. It was so different. It was a short time period, so I just tried to learn as much as possible and um, to have the chance to go to the NCAA tournament that I didn't have before. So that was pretty amazing.
Um, and I mean, that process, you were here for spring, so did you get there in like August? When did you get there?
Yeah, well, I got there like at the end of July. Normally they start like campings and all the camps and everything on July at the beginning, but I had things with the national team that I couldn't make it. But yeah, I got there like at the end of July, so I was pretty much like until 23rd December. So it was my longest season in US.
And how are things going with the national team?
Pretty good. Actually, this summer we had a lot of tournaments. Before I was like playing with the under teams, like underage teams. I think I make twice the team, like the major team, but I was not really playing. So this summer I started playing a lot, and uh, lucky I did good. And we had like 5, 6 tournaments, and one of those was the World Championship in Thailand that we did pretty good. Um, so yeah, I mean, I've been playing there as an opposite still. So I don't know, just playing for the national team is always fun.
Um, and so you came back to Tucson. Why'd you decide to come back and train here?
Well, next season I'm gonna play in US. I'm gonna go to Dallas, and I need to be there at December 1st. So once I was done with the national team, it was like at the end of September. I had like October and November free. That of course I like a break of like a whole summer of tournaments and volleyball. But at the same time, I was like, I need to, stay in shape, keep playing. So I've been texting Rita even before she texted me, and she said like if you wanna come around and like we can make that like possible, that you can practice with us, help us. So I was like, of course, like if I can help you guys, I will. And at the same time, I'm helping myself, to keep playing. So yeah, I've been here for like a month. Sadly, I'm leaving Thursday, but I'll come back for like Thanksgiving week. And yeah, I mean, it's amazing being around here, so different with everything. There's still like a couple players that I play with, so it's pretty fun to like, play again with them. And I don't know, just talking to friends or something, like I tell them like, it's crazy how like, for example, I gave this example with Haven, that I play with her. I said like, in practice, if I like do like a high five or I pass next to her or something, it feels like the same if it was like 2 years ago. So it's crazy how time flies, but at the same time, I feel like I never left. So.
So you're playing with love, right?
No, I'm playing the MLB.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many now.
Yeah, and in Texas there's like love teams too. So yeah, I will play the other one, and this team is like a franchise, so it's pretty new. Everything is new, so I'm pretty excited about it.
How did that come about, and when did you start talking to them about the possibility of playing?
Well, I was actually like first talking to a team in Brazil, and I kind of like verbally commit to them. But then the coach from Dallas, she's Canadian, and one of my coaches in the national team, they're all Italians, but they know her because, international tournaments, whatever. And she wanted an outside, so I'm going there as an outside. That's another thing, because I've been playing opposite for like my last 4 years, I don't know. And they started talking about me, and then I talked to her on the phone, and she was like, I don't know if you feel comfortable going to the outside because you haven't been playing there for long. So that's something that I'm really looking for. Like now I got a pass, like I have to do more things, but it's really exciting. So they started talking, and then that connection was really easy, and I don't know, like I wanted to go back to US at least at the beginning of my pro career, and then if I can jump to like Europe or Italy, I don't know, I'll love that.
Yeah, the U.S. has kind of been home for a while now. So.
Yeah, it's pretty new, so I don't really know, like, when they say like, oh, I don't know, how are you getting paid well? I'm like, well, I don't really know the average, or like, I don't know if what's a good amount, what is not, or like about actually the league. Like, I don't really know how it works, because I know it's kind of the same format as college. Like, you play twice a week. So I'm really glad I'm used to that, and because I went to Romania for half of the season, so I realized how the pro volleyball is in Europe, and it's really different. We were playing like sometimes once a week, so it's a lot of training, and the leagues, of course, are like so much longer. It's double time. Like in Europe, it's 10 months, and here it's just 5. So that's something really good for me too, to have that rest after the summers with the national team, and just focus on getting better and getting stronger, and then go like 5 months to like full season.
How is your passing these days?
I mean, I don't know. It's really different. Like, of course, I try to, I don't know, do the techniques that the national team coach gave me this summer. I was really like passing in practice, like all my practices I was passing in the national team. Of course, in the games not, I was opposite, but I think I don't know. I mean, to not be passing that many years, I feel like it's good.
And I mean, before you were outside, you were middle, right?
Yeah, so it's, I don't know, but I mean, I really like passing, actually. Like, it's one of the skills that I enjoy the most, because it's like, you need so many reps. So it's just about reps, and technique. And I really like it. Of course, my freshman, sophomore years, I was passing here also as an opposite. So I know I did that before. It's just like getting into it again,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fun. I really like it. Also, like having not just like to hit and block and play defense, like, to add the reception and everything. So.
How often do you get to spend time with your family?
Well, after the whole summer, like away from them, I had like a week before I came here, so I have like around 10 days full with them. Now, like Thursday, I'm going home for 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, and then coming back. Luckily, Dallas is pretty close to home, instead of, going to Europe. So that's something like really important to me. Like, okay, getting this option for Dallas was like, okay, it's close to home, good money, half of the time, so I can rest. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see them on Christmas. They just released the schedule for the team, so we have like 4 or 5 days off. So I'm gonna be at home for Christmas, so that's really cool.
So what did you get from college?
I mean, I got a lot. I got just like friends, connections, really good coaches. You know that I can, like last week I got lunch with Dave. Of course, seeing Rita every day, Brian. Like, it's crazy how you can learn that much even if you're not on the team. You know, like I've been here for a month, and I've been like seeing also and like getting all the information that Rita and the coaches give to the team. So it's not just like, okay, I'm here to help you guys or like to try to like, you know, simulate what the other teams are gonna do, but also like learning the new systems. Or I talked to my mom last week and she was like, how's practice? I'm like, I mean, I'm doing what the other teams are, you know, like the other teams that Arizona is gonna play normally do. So it's not that I'm playing my game, and that's really good. Like I'm learning more ways to score because the girl in TCU is doing it, so I need to do it in practice. You know, so I think like that helps me a lot too, and that's something that college gave me. You know, like the possibility to go back and after a year and still practicing and learning and being on these facilities. You know, so that's really good. I feel like I feel like every time I come is like you know my second home, and that's huge. Of course, also like the experience. I'm really sure right now I'm not the player that I was when I came here. You know, so that's really good. Of course, the connections, the curriculum that I will have for the rest of my life. It's amazing. And just saying that, oh, I studied in Arizona and then I went to Louisville. I'll play the Final Four. Like that's huge. Just being in those positions gives me a lot. So, yeah.
Thanks so much for your time.
Of course, whenever.
Thanks, Sofia.
Of course.